NATO faces unprecedented challenges. Welcome to our channel. Today we will delve into one of the most relevant topics in contemporary history, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, better known as NATO. Founded in 1949, this alliance has been a key pillar of security for its members in Europe and North America, especially during the challenges of the Cold War. In this video, we will explore NATO's history and origins, structure and membership, principles governing it, operations it has conducted, and modern challenges it faces in an ever-changing world. Most importantly, we will discuss whether NATO is prepared to face future challenges, especially given rising geopolitical tensions and the threat of global conflict. Join us on this journey to discover NATO's impact on our global security. And don't forget to leave your comments at the end to share your view. NATO was formed in 1949, a pivotal year in response to a world divided between Western powers and the Soviet bloc. The aftermath of the Second World War left a pressing need to establish a collective defense system, a crucial step in protecting European and North American countries from potential Soviet expansion. On April 4, 1949, 12 nations signed the Treaty of Washington, formally establishing NATO with a fundamental commitment to collective defense. The treaty served as a military response and a powerful symbol of unity among democracies that shared essential values such as freedom and justice. As the Cold War intensified, NATO became a vital defense mechanism in Western Europe. It adapted its structure and strategy in response to increasing threats from the Eastern Bloc. During this time, NATO established itself as a vital deterrent, a force that significantly influenced the global political landscape. It fostered an environment that prevented direct conflict between superpowers despite ongoing tensions. NATO has expanded significantly since its founding, growing from 12 original member countries to 32 members, including Finland in 2023 and Sweden's more recent accession in 2024. This expansion has been crucial for strengthening security in Europe and North America and reflects significant changes in the global geopolitical landscape. NATO's organizational structure is complex yet compelling. At the top is the Secretary-General, Jens Stoltenberg, who has led the organization since 2014. His tenure has faced significant challenges, including rising tensions with Russia and the need to adapt NATO to new threats such as cybersecurity and terrorism. The North Atlantic Council, where all members convene, is the main decision-making body, promoting consensus among allies. Additionally, several strategic and executive commands coordinate NATO forces and operations across various fronts. Each member country plays a specific role, contributing troops, resources, and capabilities. NATO's membership process is rigorous, ensuring that new members share the alliance's core values, including democracy and the rule of law. The inclusion of new members reflects the interest of many states in joining this robust defense community, primarily driven by the tensions arising from Russia's war in Ukraine and the associated threats. Moreover, NATO collaborates with several partner countries through cooperation programs and strategic partnerships. For instance, it has supported Ukraine significantly in its fight against Russian aggression, enhancing its defense capabilities in the face of current challenges. NATO's governing principles are crucial for understanding how the alliance operates and its commitment to collective security. One of the fundamental pillars of the alliance is Article 5, which states that an attack on one member is considered an attack on all. This principle was first invoked following the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001, when the extremist group Al-Qaeda targeted key locations in the United States, including the World Trade Center in New York and the Pentagon in Washington. NATO operates on a consensus approach, meaning that all significant decisions require the unanimous approval of its members. This ensures that all allies are aligned and committed to the decisions made, although it can sometimes result in slower decision-making processes. Collaboration with other international organizations is also vital for NATO. The alliance has developed a framework for cooperation with the European Union in defense, security, and peacekeeping operations. Both organizations share the common interest of promoting stability and security in Europe. Additionally, NATO has worked with the United Nations on various peacekeeping operations and missions, effectively managing crises and supporting humanitarian responses. This collaboration reflects NATO's commitment to maintaining international order and its role as a key player in global security. As the alliance adapts to an ever-changing security landscape, these principles help maintain cohesion and a shared purpose among members, ensuring that NATO remains a decisive force in collective defense. NATO's operations and missions highlight its commitment to global security. In the current context, NATO has played a crucial role in the Russia-Ukraine war by providing military support and assistance to Ukraine. This support includes supplies, training, and logistical aid, underscoring NATO's significance as a key ally in defending against Russian aggression. One of NATO's most notable operations is Operation Allied Force, launched in Kosovo in 1999. This intervention responded to the humanitarian crisis and human rights violations that occurred during the Kosovo War. In Afghanistan, NATO played a pivotal role through the International Security Assistance Force, established in 2001 in the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks. NATO's mission in Afghanistan focused on combating terrorism and helping to stabilize the country by building a sustainable security infrastructure and supporting the development of the Afghan government. Humanitarian missions are also a fundamental part of NATO's activities. For instance, it intervened during the 2010 earthquake in Haiti, deploying resources and personnel to assist victims, and conducted relief operations following massive floods in Pakistan. These humanitarian actions illustrate that NATO engages in armed conflicts and promotes peace and global well-being. As we look to the future, the lessons learned from these missions are essential for understanding how NATO will address new challenges. NATO faces several modern challenges that require prompt responses, with Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014 being the most pressing. This act violated Ukraine's sovereignty and heightened tensions in Europe. In response, NATO strengthened military cooperation, increased troops in Eastern Europe, and implemented diplomatic and economic measures to deter further aggression. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine remains a significant threat, with the potential to escalate into a broader conflict. This situation underscores the crucial role of NATO in responding to aggression and managing threats to global security, highlighting the organization's significance in the current geopolitical landscape. Cybersecurity is becoming vital as sophisticated cyber attacks, capable of disrupting critical infrastructure and compromising national security, rise. NATO is integrating cyber defense into its collective strategy to counter these threats. Additionally, terrorism challenges member states, leading NATO to enhance global partnerships and intelligence sharing. Lastly, climate change presents new security challenges, necessitating adaptations in NATO's operations. The organization's role is critical in addressing traditional and emerging threats to maintain global security. NATO is essential for global defense and security, but is currently facing significant debates among its member states, especially regarding military spending. While a target of 2% of GDP for defense exists, not all members meet this goal, raising concerns about contribution fairness. Countries like the US and UK advocate for increased defense investment to counter emerging threats, while others, like Germany and Canada, argue for allocating funds to social development and infrastructure. This showcases the tension between security needs and national priorities. NATO's relevance is also questioned in light of evolving threats like terrorism and cybersecurity. Critics wonder if NATO can effectively address these challenges and if it should redefine its goals. Despite this, supporters maintain that NATO's principle of collective defense, where an attack on one member is an attack on all, remains vital for global peace and stability. As discussions evolve, member countries must consider the alliance's future direction. NATO has demonstrated remarkable resilience and adaptability despite numerous challenges and criticisms. The organization's significant contributions to European and transatlantic security reflect the collaborative efforts of its member nations. This cooperation leads to more effective collective defense, intelligence sharing, and resource pooling, enhancing the ability to respond to shared threats. One of NATO's most notable recent achievements is its proactive emphasis on technological innovation. As threats, especially in the cyber domain, evolve rapidly, NATO's investments in new capabilities such as cyber defense, drones, and artificial intelligence ensure its members are well prepared to tackle any challenges. Additionally, NATO's commitment to sustainability and addressing climate change is commendable. Acknowledging that these factors pose significant security risks, the organization has shown resilience by participating in humanitarian relief operations and responding to natural disasters. It collaborates with non-governmental organizations and member states to mitigate the impacts of such crises. NATO's future depends on its ability to effectively navigate current tensions and adapt to an ever-changing international landscape. Balancing collective defense with international cooperation will be crucial in determining NATO's relevance in the 21st century. As we conclude our analysis of NATO, it's essential to reflect on its evolution and challenges. Since its founding in 1949, NATO has played a crucial role in collective security and international stability, adapting to crises ranging from regional conflicts to global threats like terrorism and cybersecurity. However, with geopolitical tensions, concerns about military spending, and questions about its strategic relevance, NATO faces an uncertain future. Key questions remain. Is NATO prepared for a potential world war? Can it prevent future conflicts and contribute to lasting peace? Will it adapt to changing circumstances and remain an effective ally? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more international history and politics videos. Thank you for joining us on this journey through NATO's history and current challenges. We look forward to continuing these meaningful discussions with you.